Alright, yins guys, I'm gonna do a spoken video. I know I did videos with myself doing this shit all the time, but I'm gonna another video about taking advantage of the items you need. I'm gonna talk about using shit like this and using the chain link fence since it's already here. But I'm gonna put the camera here. Why I like anything like this, and like I said, if you're working at a warehouse, you can use an I-beam. I have a couple of videos on that I've been doing, but I'm going to start with this and then the chain link fence, but I'm going to see how cool it is that you have something like that or anything like that. But I'm going to put this camera here for now. Make sure this is showing real well. But the reason why I like shit like this is because I can start out putting the leg forward first, going like that. Moving the foot back like that. Show the other foot here. Like that. Then you can reach out and grab it like this. Or even try to grab that. Then I could go like this, see? Grab on here real tight. And doing this right here is more important than you think because it kind of stretches that groin area out here and having this foot up here because you got to stretch them hips out like that, you know. Them yoga chicks on there to call that like hip opening. There's different kind of hip opening techniques, so you might want to consult with some of them really cool videos that people are really advanced in stuff. And then go do it, you know what I mean? But and like say reach for this, and you're going to feel this in the back here and in the hip a little bit. Pull that out. Doing a lot of this is way more important than you think before you can get your foot up like this. So a lot of what I was just doing is highly important. But then you're holding on to this. Then I can grab for this. Then when I grab this, you're starting to feel it in that leg back here. And the reason why I like to do this too, you're actually pulling back in the shoulders and the back, and acquiring some strength there because I had occupations where I had to climb up ladders and paint things and stand on things in real high places. It gives you more confidence, you know. Plus, it gives you something to do at lunchtime in whatever occupation you're doing, you know. Instead of just doing the same old shit, eating lunch and going home, watching television, watching shit on television, you know what I mean? Or feel like you're getting something else done, you know. But anyway, yeah. This right here and this helps you in the long run to be able to eventually do this. But then, yeah, eventually, like I said, too, you get good enough, you can grab onto this, see? And then kind of get in a habit of kind of like pivoting and twisting yourself around, you know, to see what happens. Then gradually try to, start reach here first. Then reach here. Then eventually, you know, you kind of reach for that foot, you know what I'm saying? Till eventually you can get it. And see, I finally got it, see? But then when you can't quite do it right away, you're just starting out, maybe you grab for here or here. Then, you know, wave this arm around, you know, try to reach up here a little bit. Or just even hold your fist into the air if you want. But then, you know, grab that toe. But see, all that pivoting I was doing gives you the idea that you can, like, reach for this, like, you know what I mean? Because when you're pivoting around, you can kind of feel shit moving, and then you kind of, I mean, if you're watching the hot-looking yoga chicks or even the dudes, the gymnasts, cheerleaders, martial artists, anybody, I mean, you're watching them trying to learn how to do this shit, right? And you try to follow around what they're doing, you still kind of got to do a bunch of shit of your own, kind of feel your shit working, you know? Pivot yourself around, and you got to, so you can feel all the shit in your mechanisms moving around, and you kind of feel what you need to do. I mean, you can see visually on other people on their videos what you're trying to do, but you kind of got to do a little extra shit to kind of feel what you need to do. And if there is something that's not right, like you feel like a couple of joints rubbing or any kind of weird pain that ain't right, that just back up and stop and then go back into it again, you know. Or if you feel anything that's going to tear. I mean, some of the stretches, too, they're not, another thing I'm saying, too, another thing, they're not supposed to hurt all the time. Sometimes when you first start, if you start out just right, it'll give you a sense of relief. It actually feels pretty cool, but if you do shit too much and it hurts, then you might be hurting yourself. That ain't good either. Some people say no pain, no gain, but I was working in recycling places. Like I said, well, I had to always be bent over. There was times when I'll stretch a certain way, and that feels pretty cool and takes that load off your back. Like, so if you notice that, you got to be following that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But oh, okay. I was just going to end this video, but you know what? I'll go ahead and, like I said, I was going to do the one with the chain link fence, but over here like this, if you what you've seen like that, it's just the difference between this and a chain link fence. You just got more to grab onto, and you can grab way more onto sideways. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it basically is. So I might as well just let this be go with this in the same video. A lot of the people like that know me already can sit through this video. I mean, it's for you because you can sit through it. But it's not like I get gigantic amounts of views, and I'm not even viral or anything. My videos ain't even going viral or anything. But like with a fence like this, you can grab any way you please. You know, hang on it like this. You got anything to stand on? Do like this. Do this. Because like. Then if you can do this, you know, be grabbing like this, right? And then you can lean against it, right? And then you grab his foot like this, and you got a good firm grip like this, right? So it's just kind of trying to pivot yourself around and but once you're stretching like this, you got to be stretching like this at first to get comfortable with it, get the hips stretched out. Then once you get a good grip like this, you can just start raising the foot up, and then just let yourself pivot, turn around, get it up as high as you can. But see, I'm just holding my foot up by the heel of this boot, but I'm also kind of cheating a little bit. I grab with this finger a part of the chain link fence to kind of hold myself up. But then see, you be hanging like this. Just let yourself hang. Just go like this or like this a little bit. You might want to wear a glove or something if these are the chain link is hurting your fingers. But then you can just hang. Pivot around, you know, so you got more confidence. You know, you can just hang. Then start trying to grab the foot. But then the advantage with the fence is you can grab different parts of the fence. So you grab here, grab there, change this hand around, hold yourself up, grab that, reach for that foot like that. Or just change it around. Just go like this, climb around with it with your hand. So there's no real rules, no set rules. As long as you don't damn break your neck, you know, that's your only real rule. If you're not going to break your neck doing it, then that's the only thing you got to worry about, you know. But But then if I'm right next to him,